Edward, Gordon, and Henry. Edward and Gordon often went through the tunnel where Henry was shut up. Edward would say, beep, beep, hello, and Gordon would say, boop, 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 serves you right. Poor Henry had no steam left to answer. His fire had gone out. Soot and dirt from a tunnel roof had spoiled his lovely green paint and red stripes. He was cold and unhappy, and wanted to come out to pull trains too. Gordon always pulled the express. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do it. There were many heavy coaches, full of important people like the fat director who had punished Henry. Gordon was seeing how fast he could go. Hurry, 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 he panted. Trickety-truck, 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 said the coaches. Gordon could see Henry's tongue in front. In a minute, he thought, I'll poop, poop, poop at Henry and rush through and out into the open again. I wonder what's happening next. Let's turn the page and find out. Closer and closer he came. He was almost there when quack! Whoosh! He was in a cloud of steam and going slower and slower. His driver stopped the train. What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. I feel so weak. You've burst your safety valve, said the driver. You can't pull the train anymore. Oh dear, said Gordon. We were going so nicely too. Look at Henry laughing at me. Gordon made a face at Henry and blew smoke at him. Everybody got out and came to see Gordon. Humph, said the fat director. I never liked these big engines. Always going wrong. Send for another engine at once. While the guard went to find one, they uncoupled Gordon and ran him on the siding out of the way. The only engine left in the shed was Edward. I'll come and try, he said. Gordon saw him coming. That's no use, he said. Edward can't pull the train. Edward puffed and pulled and pulled and puffed, but he couldn't move the heavy coaches. I told you so, he said rudely. Why not let Henry try? Yes, said the fat director, I will. Will you help pull this train, Henry? He asked. Oh, yes, said Henry at once. So Gordon's driver and fireman lit his fire. Some plate layers broke down the wall and put back the rails. And when he had steamed up, Henry puffed out. He was dirty. His boiler was black. He was covered in cobwebs. Ooh, I'm stiff. Oh, I'm stiff, he groaned. You'd better have a run to ease your joints and find a turntable, said the fat controller kindly. No, I mean the fat director. You see what I mean. Oops, that's the button. Henry came back feeling better, and they put him in front. Peep, peep, said Edward. I'm ready. Peep, 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 said Henry. So am I. Pull hard, pull hard, pull hard, puffed Edward. We'll do it, we'll do it, we'll do it, puffed Henry. Pull hard, we'll do it, pull hard, we'll do it, pull hard, we'll do it, they puffed together. The heavy coaches jerked and began to move, slowly at first, then faster and faster. We've done it together, we've done it together, we've done it together, said Edward to Henry. You've done it, hooray, you've done it, hooray, you've done it, hooray, sang the coaches. I wonder how did they manage to succeed? Let's turn the page and find out, and see what happened next. All the passengers were excited. The fat director leaned out of the window to wave to Edward and Henry. But the train was going so fast that his hat flew off into the field where a goat ate it for tea. Oh, the fat director. I guess he had to buy a new hat. That silly goat. They never stopped till they came to the big station at the end of the line. The passengers all got out and said, "Thank you." and the fat director promised Henry a new coat of paint. "Would you like blue and red?" "Yes, please," said Henry. "Then I'll be like Edward." I wonder how Henry's feeling. Let's turn the page and find out how he's feeling when he's getting a new coat of paint. If you guessed right, I think he seems very happy, don't you? I guess we've come to a very happy ending after all. That's it. Edward and Henry went home quietly, and on their way they helped Gordon back to the shed. All three engines are now great friends. Wasn't Henry pleased when he had his new coat? He is very proud of it, as all good engines are. But he doesn't mind the rain now, because he knows that the best way to keep his paint nicer is not to run into tunnels, but to ask his driver to rub him down when a day's work is over. The end.